Hello everyone, today I want to show you the step control modulo or module, how this work. But before that, we're gonna start explaining you another stuff to make this video clear for many of you. First, the link from this product is gonna be down below from this video. I'm gonna try to put it there. I don't make this product. I buy it from eBay, cost around $15, and take like 15 to 18 days to deliver the package to my address. Before we start with this video, I want to explain another stuff for beginners, for people want to control the step motor and don't make mistakes like I do. We're gonna start with timers, but remember this part right here can control a step and timer of the step motor. If you don't want to see what I want to explain about the other timer in motor, you can skip a few minutes from this part of the video to see what you wanna really see. Okay, how all these things I had on the table. I wanna do a project which I wanna use a step motor. So I buy this from eBay. This is a timer. Some of you maybe know that. I try to use this timer with a step motor, but it's not working properly. It's not the way to use this timer in a step motor. It's not working. This is really simple to use. Maybe we can use a air cylinder and use a electronic part to pass the air to the cylinder. In this gonna be really good application for use with air cylinder. Using the air cylinder, put a little electric 12 volts part and send 12 volts from this by timer, which maybe in the future we're gonna see that maybe. So I have a project in mind, and I buy this from eBay and try to use it with a step motor. It's not working. It's not working that simple. It's not working with a step motor. So I remove this from my project, so I can use this for 12 volts and control by timer, like by timer, like the way I'm gonna use this other one. So to understand this, maybe some of you don't understand something really weird about the step motor. Is a step motor is not like can be like more than 12 volts, but it's not working directly with 12 volts. It's not like simple is 12 volt motor, like you put positive and negative and it's working to one direction, and then you switch the negative and positive to another terminal, and then it's gonna work to another direction. That simple as the 12 volt motor. So we're gonna put this to the side because we're gonna talk about the other modulo, which is gonna be for a step motor. But before we continue with that, another thing you have to understand about the step motor is some of the step motor have more than 4 cable connection directly. And for example, this is a step motor which the name is Blee. You can find this step motor on eBay or Amazon, but I try to make this work, and I has a lot of issues. Actually, I get stuck from that. I try to connect cables. I try to read. When I received this step motor, there was no manual with this, coming with this, so Actually, I'm really frustrated. So we're gonna put separate this another step motor, just to understand most of you what's going on. So this is a step motor. It's another step motor. If you see over there, there is more than one connection for cables. You see? But when we bought it, when I buy it, I don't know why I say bought it. When I buy it, what's coming like that? It's a perfect 4 cables. 4 cables. We had to get a step motor with 4 cables to do this project. If you want to do a robot or maybe a mini micro injection molding machine with using the step motor, this is a perfect step motor. This tool, this is perfect for my project. I'm gonna separate the rest. I'm gonna keep this one. I had 2 of these for my project. It's only 2 cables, like 4 cables connected to the motor, which is gonna be one direction, left or right, or back and forth, whatever you want. So this is perfect. The other one is the same. It's only 4 cables. So 2 of that cables is let me see, red and blue, black and green. Which black and green, these 2 cables means one direction, and the other means another direction, or left and right, back and forth. So continue with this. I bought this part. I bought 2. I buy 2 of this part. I buy 2 of this part. This is the pack. This is the way we're gonna receive it, like in a package. And when we open the package, it's coming like that. And we receive this. This is, I want to talk about this a little bit. And you can see this is push buttons right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. This is push buttons. All of these are push buttons. So for the step motor, this work like this. First, we had to connect 12 volts, positive and negative. You can see the symbols over there. One is plus, the other is less. It's 12 volts. How we can get those 12 volts to use with this? Well, I buy this part on eBay, which this part can give you 12 volts from 110 or 120 volts, and it's connected just like with a pin, and it shows plus and less, which is power and ground. The plus, always the plus means like power, which is 12 volts, and the less is ground. Everything or most of the things work with plus and less, 12 volts and ground. So I hook this just like this. We're gonna put it separate. We need that piece to take power for this. So the connection right here is really simple. Like we talk, we need plus, which is power, and less, which is ground or negative. So like we talk, the step motor had to come with 4 cables for each C installation. Like this one has 4 cables, and this one has 4 cables for each installation. It's a simple installation. It's not like this one. This is terrible. I don't like this. Maybe I had to do some search how to make this work, but the thing is, we're gonna focus in 4 cables, step motor, and how to do that work. So continue with the step motor brake or step, motor, timer, modulo, control, position. This step motor is really good because has timer, speed, direction, step, and how many numbers we want to use, and repeat the same process or maybe different process. The button, this button, after we select the number we want to work, we press this button to activate the setups right here. And this other button, I don't know how this works, but sometimes when I press it, everything stops. Maybe it's the cut power. Sometimes it stops, sometimes do a short cycle. Anyway, right here, I don't use it much because I think this is the important to me and this is the other important to me. Learn how to do this. Maybe this is gonna be a longer video, but it's gonna help you a lot. So continue with this right here, plus and less. You can see over there A1, A2, B1, B2. That means A1 and A2 is for one side of the step motor rotation, and the B1 and B2 is for the other side of the motor rotation, which is gonna connect it to these cables. This cable is like you see, installation right here is really simple. Just hook it inside, just put it inside over there. And now I'm gonna connect this to my 12 volts. Gonna connect it to my 12 volts, and we're gonna start see how this work. I'm gonna pause this video because I had to connect these cables right here and then the other cables over there, and I don't wanna do this video so longer. So I'm gonna pause the video and then we're gonna come back when everything is connected. Okay, now everything is connected. I'm gonna connect this to the power. After I connect this to the power, the control step module step control is not gonna work directly after I press the button or select the setup of each stepper. And now let's connect to the power. Like you can see over there, the motor is not rotating, it's not going back and forth or anything because we haven't selected any of this number. But like we talked before, this is how many seconds we want the motor is stop. Like for example, when the motor is stopped for 10 seconds, the speed of the motor, this is go 1 to 9. So 1 means like really high, which high in this motor or with this control speed is really low. So the next one is the direction where we wanna control the motor go left or right. Okay, so the next one right here is the stepper, the step motor. This is the stepper and this is the number which this is go 1 to 9. That's the number 1 to 9. So how this work? First, we had to press this button right here and select one number we want. For example, I have 1. If I want to work with one number, I press this after that, and the motor supposed to be had to work. If the motor is not work, in some case can be a failed connection, or maybe can be you had to unplug this one right here and then connect it again. If you press it, if it's not work, you have to do it again, disconnect it from there. So now you see the motor is gonna work just like with no timer, just continue with 90 degrees. This is the stepper. It's continue constantly. It's not gonna stop. Only if you put like 2 seconds, it's gonna stop for 2 seconds, and then it's gonna continue again, and then it's gonna continue. If you want to increase the number, for example 6 seconds, it's gonna continue and go 900, which is gonna be like this is the step. It's gonna go like 2 times around, because 360 is one complete of the shaft, angle of the shaft. It's gonna be 360, but this is 900. It's gonna be like double of that. But if we wanna use like a 2 timer, like go back and forth for a project like a robot or something, we had that option too. How we can do that? Well, so we're gonna select this. I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna select like this motor goes like this number go 1 to 9. I'm gonna select 1 to 8, and I'm gonna select the motor to 0 position. I mean to 0 rotator, with the rotation is gonna go to one direction. 0 is one direction, 1 is another direction. So it's only 0 and 1. So I'm gonna stop this right here. I'm gonna go 0 right here. I'm gonna go 0, and I'm gonna stop this. How I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna increase this right here. I'm gonna increase this right here to 8, 1. It's gonna continue with 0 right here. After 4, I'm gonna put 1. Okay, there is 1 already. I can select it from here. Gonna leave it to 1, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna work from there. I'm gonna press this right here, and the motor is gonna go to 4, and then it's gonna stop for 10 seconds with this speed, and then after that it's gonna go to 5. It's gonna jump to 5 after 10 seconds. It's gonna jump to 5, and it's gonna go to another direction right here. You see? And another thing I want to talk is the number right here is look like red, but not really red. But if we using the camera, out of the camera, this number is really red, really bright, and it's really nice. Okay, so watch that one. So after the 4, it's getting 10 seconds, and then continue to 8, and then stop for 4 seconds after 8, and then go to 1 again, and then it's gonna go. You can see this number, search 4 is stop. We did a speed, it's go with 6 speed, and it's gonna be stop for 10 seconds. The speed right here, if you increase the number, like for example I put 1, it's not gonna go slow. Look, it's not gonna go slow. It's gonna go at the same speed. You see, it's not going slow. But if I put like 8, next time when search 4, it's gonna go really low speed at the end in the number 4. So stop for 4 seconds. All of this can be controlled by hand. All of this can be controlled by hand. You can select whatever you want. So make sure you don't pass 421, because if you go like 921 right here, the step motor is not gonna work. So the maximum number you can use right here is 920, but I use 900 exactly, just to make sure the motor is gonna work correctly. You see the speed how really slow go, because I had a number 8 right here, but I can change the number to a 1, and then it's gonna go really quickly. So when we decrease the timer, I mean the speed right here, we increase the timer, but we don't see it. We increase the timer because it takes more timer when it's go really slowly. And another thing is, if you put something right here, the distance you're gonna have is gonna be like 3 inches, using this part just for one motor. But you can use 2 of these to open whatever you close to open around 8 inches, because you can use this for a motor to open and another of this just to close the motor. But on my case, in the project I have it, I'm gonna use just one to make the motor go back and forth, and it's gonna be simple. You're gonna see in the future what I'm gonna create, what I'm gonna do. But make sure to buy it a step motor with 4 cables. It's gonna be simple for different applications and made it work. So after all this, I think most of you gonna be happy about to have one of these things, because I was making a lot of search to find something like work like the way it's working now, and this is the only thing I found, and I've been searching for that for many months, and well, I found this just a few days ago, and I buy it for around $60. It came from China, like you can see. Not sure if it's China or Japan or whatever. I don't understand the letters, and I think you don't understand too. But if you see, it's working nice and it's responding. If you want to make this motor like switch the rotation, you can press this right here and it's gonna switch the rotation automatically. But you have the option change the rotation over there. For example, if I press this button, it's gonna change the rotation. But I don't wanna change the rotation pressing a button. I wanna have whatever I put in the setup just to do my project. You see? Press the button. Now the motor is gonna go to a different position after being pressing this right here. Something I discovered about this little piece, not over there, has a little things over there, maybe can be used for another stuff, or maybe to make it work different way. It's hard to see it, but there is something, little holes over here, and then right here, and then right here. I don't know how that works. I haven't tried anything of that, but for sure I know this can be used for to create a robot, to create a micro injection molding or something, whatever we want to do. That's for sure we can do it. Now everything is stopped. You see, I think when we press this button, it's gonna go like just like one setup and something like that. But what we have always to do is go like the number we wanna use. You see, it's number 9 right here, but doesn't make sense to use the number 9 because half of the way or whatever we're gonna do, on my case, it's gonna be had to be 8, and then select it right here. So if we use something like this one, is gonna go at least around 3 inches, and then it's gonna come back to the position, and then it's gonna go 3 inches and then come back to the position, which that's the idea I wanted, and I think this is gonna be work for me the way I want it. I hope most of you or some of you found what you wanted in this video, because was made it for that. A simple work step timer work. So this is automatically, it's gonna work like that, continue for whatever time you put it. Another thing from this motor, step motor, is this step motor or the step motor are really strong compared to the 12-volt motor. Like this one is really strong. Well, I not compare, actually not allowed to compare a step motor with 12-volt motor. This is a strong. Last time I tried to hold this part right here, there is no way to hold in this part right here. This motor is strong, has, I don't know how many pounds has, but has a lot of pounds of torque right here. Like if we put this motor right here in a part which is need a lot of pressure, this is perfect. It's small and strong. Another thing I want to talk is nothing of this I created, or nothing of this I made it for self. Yes, I make this video to share with people the information I know. I spend a lot of money to search this information because I buy a lot of different stuff trying to make a step motor work, and this is the appropriate way to make a step motor. I'm really happy that person create this modulo to make the step motor work without using a driver, because this is driver, this is a step motor, this is timer motor, this is everything in a little single part for a step motor. So I'm so happy with that, and I wanna put the link on my video from this product, so the seller can increase selling maybe more product and create I don't know, maybe different application for a step motor, and make a better bigger part, maybe I don't know, maybe increase the steppers for the motor or something like that, which can be a lot of can be really usable. And I don't know, I think I'm so happy with this, and this is gonna be really perfect for my project. Well friends, we've been to the end of the video. Thanks for your time, thanks for watching this video. Normally I don't do videos in English, but you know, I want to share this video to many of you. Maybe you're happy for this solution, and if you wanna get this product, I'm gonna put the link down below. You're gonna see in the future what product, or I mean what thing I'm gonna create from this stuff, not to sell in this part. I'm gonna create my own stuff to try to make some money, and it's gonna be part of my hobby. Because maybe you don't know, but if you see, I bought it a lot of parts, I bought it a lot of different things, and this is my hobby, and I like it. Maybe you are similar to me, or something, you know. But anyway, thanks for your time. See you in the next video. If you like this video, well, maybe I can do another one when I finish my project. And another thing I want to talk is in my plans, I want to try to use this 3-step motor using 2-step module, I don't know how do you say that, using 2 of these to control my project, which is gonna be 3-step motor. Alright friends, see you in the next video. Bye bye.